Alright, so what we're going to do today, what I'm going to do today is replace these seals because I got my gasket kit in. So we're going to replace this seal and that seal behind the tape, and we're going to start putting this all back together. So I'm going to pull that seal out of there, and then once we get that seal pulled out, I'll come back and show you how everything's looking and everything. Right now I got my top coat of the gas tank, or the final coat of the gas tank drying. I think it's going to be the final coat. We'll see how it looks when it's dry and reading. We'll see how that goes. See how that looks. I may have to sand that down a little bit and then go over it with the final coat, but I'll get back with you when I have this seal, when I get this seal out of here. Alright, got the seal out. Doesn't look too bad in there. It's a little bit dirty down there. So, it's all just old oil that'll come right out. So I'm going to wipe that out. And we're going to put the new seal in that. And I'll get back with you in a second. Alright, so we got that seal in there. Easiest way to do that is just, in my opinion, is just take a socket that's the same diameter as the seal, tap on it till it seats. That's it for that. Alright, we're gonna turn this one on its back side, pull that old seal out of there, and I'll get back with you when we got that out. Alright, that one's out of there. That's really clean again, except for on the bottom there, but that's just oil. That'll all come off. Ooh, thought that was a scratch. Alright, so I'm going to put that seal in and get back with you when that's done. Alright, again, same thing. Just took a socket. That's the same seal, so I just took the same socket, same diameter as the seal, tap it on, went right in, seated perfect. Gonna move on to the next step. Probably go ahead and stand it up, get the piston back in there. I gotta get some oil on the cylinder walls because it's starting to corrode up a little bit from just sitting there dry and from the chemicals that we use to get all the paint off. So I'm gonna do that and I'll get back with you. Alright, got the piston in. All I really did on the cylinder wall, take some regular 30 weight oil, Valvoline oil, rub that down with rub the cylinder walls down with the oil. Did the same thing on the piston rings and the connecting rod and everything. I just put some 30 weight oil on it. A lot of people go out and buy $10–15 tubes of assembly lube. And seriously, all I do when I'm installing pistons or anything for that matter, when I'm putting the engine back together, I just put regular oil on the contacts because it's only going to take about an hour to put one of these things together. So I've never had a problem with it. So anyway, I'm gonna get the crank back in there, get that all squared away, and I'll get back with you here in just a second. Alright, we've got the crank in, everything connected, torque down, all that good stuff. We're going to go ahead, timing gear in after I clean it off. Some oil there so it's lubed up from the beginning. I'm going to spray it down with engine degreaser and clean that all up really good because it's got junk all over it from sitting on the workbench. So we'll get that cleaned up, get it in the motor, and we'll be right back. Alright, got the valve tappets and the timing gear in. Everything's lined up, timed up like it should be. Alright, I'm going to splash a little bit of oil on those parts and get the back cover on. Alright, so we got all that done. Back cover's on. Still have to lap the valves, put the muffler carb on, basically everything but the piston, crankshaft, and back cover. So the little orange right there bothers me, so I'm going to tape all this off around here, tape the crankshaft off, and I'm going to spray it, because you will be able to see that actually. I'm not going to put a pulley on it or anything, I don't believe. I don't know yet. But anyway, you'll be able to see that, and I don't like the little orange sticking out, so I'm going to get that taken care of. Go from there. I don't know how long this video is. I think it's getting kind of long, so I'm going to start another part. That'll be putting everything else on. So that's it for this one.